Didn't you take a gun through the TSA?
Well, yes.
You took a pistol
Travis.
through the
It was
TSA.
actually a BB gun, not a real gun.
That's
so,
okay.
yes, we were filming. For those who don't know, most of us work in television, so we were on location, as they call it, in Austin, Texas. We were there for about 3 weeks.
And it's Texas. Texas is fine.
Yeah, it's probably why this story ended the way it did. But we were in Texas. We were there for 3 weeks. Our hotel backs up to this huge wooded area. So we get bored after we wrap.
As you do.
We all go to the Walmart and we buy some BB guns and shit. And we're like, we're just going to shoot cans behind this hotel because we're in
Responsible.
Texas.
Yeah.
That's what you do. You shoot cans with BB guns. I grew up in Georgia. We did that.
After you get
Reciprocate.
wasted, not
right,
before.
Yes, you should definitely drink and then you
Yeah.
shoot things.
Then you shoot the empty
with
waste
the BB gun.
beer cans.
So we did that like week 1.5, and we're there for like another week and a half. We get drunk, we shoot cans. I go back to my room and I throw my BB gun just in the bag next to my door.
Responsible.
Turns out to be my carry-on bag. But a
That's
week and a
fun.
half later, I'm packing for a very early flight. I'm drunk while I'm packing.
Another
I'm throwing shit in
feature of the
bag.
road.
I gotta be at the airport at 6 a.m., whatever. Everything's packed. I wake up on time, which is a miracle. Get to the airport. I check myself for I usually have some pot, so I'm like, I'll make sure I don't have any weed. I don't.
What a degenerate.
I go through security.
If
Continue to
you'd
go through
only
security.
done the BB gun
I'm
check
also
too.
with my crew, so there's 5-10 people around me in the same line. So I put my bag through, no big deal. We've done this a million times.
Yeah, no big deal yet.
Goes through, and the lady, whose bag is this? Also been flagged before. My bag. She's like, sir, do you have anything in here? Sharp weapons? No. Are you sure?
She just said
silly.
sharp weapons or
Sharp items, weapons,
Or weapons.
Yeah,
whatever.
Be specific, man.
Sharp items, weapons. I go, no, nothing, no, shouldn't be.
Shouldn't
still
be the
doesn't
best.
register that there's a fucking BB gun in my bag. It's a very accurate looking BB gun. So whose bag is this? Mine. She pulls me around, she points to the screen, she goes, what's this? And immediately on the x-ray, I see what is very clearly a gun, or what looks to be a real gun. At the time, they don't know it's a BB gun. Police officers start to descend on our location, 2 or 3 of them. And then, shockingly, they're not very upset. They go, it's Texas, this happens all the time.
That shit does.
It happens all the time. And they start unzipping the bag, they take out the BB gun, they realize it's a BB gun. I tell them the whole story that I just, told you guys. And they're like, oh yeah, but, so do you want to go out and mail it to yourself or keep it? They're asking me if I just want to go out and I'm like, no, you guys just dispose of it. It turns out that's more of a problem for them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of paperwork for them to dispose of the gun. They're like,
They're like,
are you
"No,
sure
asshole."
you just don't want to go take it out?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I got to catch my flight. It's in 30 minutes. So they're still going through the bag. They pull out the gun. What really is the kicker, in the bag, I have a pipe, a marijuana pipe.
They don't like that in Texas.
That was
They
fun
don't
to
like that.
That
Guns,
was
totally fine.
Guns, cool. You can
Yeah.
go check this, mail it to yourself.
Yeah.
But sir, what is this? There's a little $7 gas station pipe.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. That ended up being a $750 ticket. And I had to hire a lawyer because I didn't want to fly back to Texas to go to the court date. So the lawyer showed up for me. That was another
Proxy,
$350. So the
is
moral
that
of the
what that
story is you could bring a gun through TSA in the Texas airports, pretty much uneventful. They did take away my TSA pre-check for 2 years. I just got it back.
That's rough.
Well, 2 years
With the-
suspension.
Take the
On a
shoes
list,
off,
definitely
laptop
somewhere.
out.
100%,
I had to,
100%.
You don't look Polish. You
No.
definitely look. You could be. You could be terrorist.
Looks are
So
deceiving.
yeah, that doesn't help.
Acting.
But the
yeah,
weed
acting.
pipe was a big issue for the Texas law enforcement. Luckily, they still let me catch my flight. But meanwhile, my whole crew's all standing around laughing at me taking
What
pictures.
happened with the BB gun?
100%.
The BB gun, they ended up taking it. They weren't happy about it. 'Cause the TSA ended up arguing with the police department because the cops were like, no, you take it. And they're like, no, you take it. And they're like, if I take it, we have to do all this paperwork and drive it out to some incinerator behind the airport and burn it. And I was like,
well, obviously the cop took it, right? Because TSA is federal.
well, yeah,
Right?
the police did end up taking it, and the guy, he really wasn't happy. He's like, this is I gotta do 3 hours of fucking computer work
You just
now.
find a little kid in the
Well, that's what I was gonna
baggage
go out and
claim
just be like, hey, you take this.
Yeah,
True.
dumping a gun in a trash can in the airport's way better.
Didn't go through my mind, but yeah. So yeah, that was my gun experience. So now I check all my bags for guns before I travel.
Smart.
Whether
Super smart.
know there's a gun in there or not.
What about for weed pipes?
Yeah, I'm actually all digital now with the weed, so it's the pens.
Oh, well,
and they don't care
is that
about
digital?
It's digital. I mean, I'm not analog. I'm digital.
Okay.
They don't care. They think it's like a cigarette pen.
Cigarette,
So
yeah.
I'll-
Well, they don't,
I'll
but
put-
they can play dumb and be like, I don't want to fucking
put
the
4 of those in
paperwork,
my bag.
obviously.